honey, I had to get rid of that boy and bring in a doll because we really had to get into these nails. Ah! We do talons, honey, we do blades, we do weapons ready for defense. In this video, I'm gonna show you, well, I'm also gonna try and show myself, and then I end up having this mound of acrylic that I'm trying to file away. I did make myself bleed. Not professional. Outdone myself and all the technicians that I've personally had my nails done by. Do better. I've been to so many salons and they can't get it right, but honey, the KV did it. Let it kind of monomanize. I just made that up. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. It's me, the KV, the one, the only, that girl. How are you doing? Are you good? Are you enjoying your day? Have you had a good week? Well, I hope you have. And if you haven't, then you're here to end it on a good note. Because we're going to have a fun time today creating a video, which is going to be a little different. I was like, right, what do I like doing? What am I getting into recently? What do I love? What am I passionate about? Makeup, hair, yeah. We're going to keep that pushing. But today, let's do some nails. Let's bring it back to the salon, honey. So, if you don't know, well, first of all, I love nails. I always have from a young age. I'll actually put a picture up here of me when I was like 5. I used to go to my nan's house and she would like let me stick on fake nails. And back then you used to get like French tips in like a magazine. She was like, you can't use the glue because your parents are going to find out, so you can just take them. So I've always loved nails. I always have a full set of acrylics, and we don't do any minor clean girl nails. We do talons, honey, we do blades, we do weapons ready for defense. In this video, I'm going to show you, well, I'm also going to try and show myself how to achieve a full set of acrylics. Now, I am new to this game. I am a beginner. I am not a nail technician. I am not a professional. I'm doing this just because I can do everything else. So why not add something else to the list? So there's your disclaimer. Don't trust anything I say. I have tried them in the past. I'm still trying to get it right. But this will be like my first full set. Me doing the acrylic application, the filing, and a lovely gel moment to finish off the nail. It's a full set, first time happening today. Yeah, let's get into it. So as you can see, I have already one hand done. This is my, sorry, left, right. This is my right hand. This is always the hardest one and it just killed a bit of time today. So hopefully this hand will be a lot easier. I'm hoping this goes really well. The thing that I usually struggle with or have struggled with in the past is the acrylic application. Now, disclaimer, we're going to be working with a lot of chemicals today, harsh chemicals, stuff that only a nail technician should really be using. Obviously, if you're like 10 years old, don't go buying this stuff unless you have an adult's permission, etc, etc. Okay, so I just filed and prepped my cuticles and my nail beds off camera. I did make myself bleed. Just a reminder, not professional. That's kind of normal because I always get a lot of cuticles on my nails, so I like try and trim them down as much as I can, but I just got a new cutter thing and it's really sharp, so accidents happen, but it's fine. Nothing I'm not used to. Okay, I'm also going to add another camera at the top so you can see everything I'm doing down here just about now. So, we're going to start by adding our tips to the nails. So I just organized earlier into a box, and obviously this is kind of the size I like to go for. Quite long, but not... This is kind of short for me. I do have some that are twice the size of this, which is quite crazy, but this is like my standard like stiletto tip, and I usually always go for stiletto just because it's like... So I'm just gonna measure up my nails and pick out my tip. So I make sure to cover all sides of the nail with the tips when I'm measuring. That's good. I am like obsessed with nails as of recent, and my whole TikTok For You page has become nails. This is why I kind of wanted to do a video like this, because I just love watching people do nails. Like, it is one of the most satisfying processes, from the filing to the acrylic to the painting. It's just so therapeutic. If you want this to be even more therapeutic, turn it on mute. Okay, so there's our tips. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, I thought I picked up 4 nails. Girl, this can't already start this stupid, surely. I'm just gonna add a bit of glue to the tips. Let's do the thumb. So I'm just gonna stick on my tips first, and then after we are gonna begin the acrylic process, so wish me luck. I always find all this bit really satisfying. It's also tedious, but like in a gorge way. I used to love just like getting my nails done at the salon, because obviously that's what I was doing. And then I decided, you know what? I could so totally do this myself. I'm so specific about things, especially when it comes to on me. So every time I would go to the salon and pay like hundreds, I was never fully happy. Like it was never like quite perfect. Whether it was the shape or the length. So I was like, why not just do it myself? I'm a perfectionist with everything else when it comes to me, so why not do my nails? Because I know what I want. And it also is like a cute thing for me to just sit there, and when I do them, I can like listen to music and just get into the zone and like get creative. I like being self-sufficient as well, and I feel like that was kind of what I saw when I started drag and what I lived for. No, so do everything yourself. Do your wigs, do your makeup, do your outfits. I mean, I don't sew, but like I can if I wanted to. It's good because you not only save so much money, but you can like do it to your own standards. Okay, so tips are on. Now I'm just gonna go in with my e-file. I've just got like a rough kind of sand band on here. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna rough up the surface of the nail of the tip just to kind of create a nice grippy base for when we apply acrylic. Let's go. Okay, now I'm just gonna rough up the tip. Now again, this stuff is borderline dangerous. I've caught my fingers many times with this and like cut my cuticle. So you know, be careful. Okay, so that's the filing done there. Now I'm just going to go and straighten up some of these side parts. Just where the tip might have overlaid a tiny bit. Okay, so we are all filed up and we are going to be ready for some acrylic application. Okay, and I've got a dish here. Now, I realised from practicing in the past that because I'm in the studio, it can get quite warm in here because of the lights. So I've got a dish here for my acrylic monomer. Now the monomer is this, and it's what activates the acrylic powder and turns it into like a liquid. But I've surrounded it by some water and some ice to keep it really cool, and I think that slows down the drying process of the acrylic, which I was struggling with because it was just drying so quickly, so I was like really struggling. So hopefully this can give me some ease. And I'm also going to be using this acrylic powder here. Now this is from Glitter Bells, and these seem really cute. They've been quite easy to work with, and this is like a nice nude kind of colour. Yeah, perfect. And obviously that's this colour here. It's called Ballet Shoes, which is so woman. I'm gonna pour my monomer in. This is the stuff that smells like a nail salon. Real strong. Real strong. Then I've got my brush, and this is like a Kolinsky nail brush, which is like a real hair acrylic nail brush. So yeah, let's just get into it, honey. Okay, so I'm gonna start by just soaking my brush and getting it nice and soaked with all that monomer. I'm gonna leave that in there for a sec. So, I going with this. This is called a protein bond, like nail prep, nail primer. Apparently this is what you use before acrylic to help it adhere. So I'm just gonna kind of paint that on. Let's start with the pinky, because I always start with a thumb and it's always like really big. I'm just gonna paint this on. That's all you need. Now this is the bit that I always struggle with, is getting the right ratio and the bead, etc. and it's just drying so quick. I'm just gonna kind of get into it. I'm not gonna explain too much because I said I'm not a professional, so I don't really know what I'm talking about. I just know like visually what to do because I've been watching videos, of course. So I ain't about to teach you guys how to do it because I'm trying to teach myself. So I'm just gonna take a bead, drip a bit of that off. I'm just gonna add my first bead to the top of the nail here. I'm just gonna wipe it. Make sure it's staying on the side walls. I'm just gonna drag it down. Okay, girl. You better my bitch. Okay, so this is bead number 1. I'm pretty happy with that. Now, that's always the one I kind of am okay with. It's the ones that get close to the cuticle that I usually struggle with. But hey ho, we're starting off strong. I usually struggle with the cuticle because it's the part where if you don't get it right, it can cause a lot of lifting for the nail. So I try and get the perfect consistency so it grips to every part of the nail bed and every rough surface that we've created. Usually I have like some ledges and then once water and stuff starts getting under there, they come off really easily. So, you know, but practice makes perfect, honey. Right, now let's try another bead. So I'm just gonna get my monomer in that brush, tap off some of the excess, pick up a bead in, tap, tap. Okay, I kind of killed that. What the That's way better than what I've been doing. I like managed to cover every part of my nail bed perfectly. Nail techs, get into that cuticle bed, honey. Yeah, go. That's Fizz drag. Now, because you can't really see like a lot of the apex, which is kind of the bump that gives that nail kind of that curve at the top and also strengthens especially long nails like this, I'm just gonna add a little bead on top just to kind of strengthen that back up. And I like to just hold it and let it kind of monomerize. I just made that up. And I always just keep wiping my brush just to keep any acrylic off of the brush. Yeah, girl. For a first one, I'm not mad. Obviously it's a little bulky, but we're gonna file that down. But as far as like where the nail bed is, like I'm happy with that. That's a lot better than some of the nails that I've been practicing doing. Hey, number 1 done. So I'm gonna add some of that primer onto my next nail. Kind of just tap it into place. Make sure we're keeping it on top of the nail. And also hold my nail down so I can let gravity kind of pull the acrylic down. Gagum, 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 gagum. Success, I see. Okay, really happy with that. Also, shout out to Tracy, who is my boyfriend's mom, who does nails. She is a qualified nail technician and she's been doing nails for how long? 30 years. Yeah, girl, get into it. Clock the credentials. And she's been actually really helping me kind of like answer any of my questions and giving me some advice. So thank you, Tracy, for helping me learn how to do my nails properly. Right, now let's go on with our next bead and get that cuticle. So I'm going to pick up quite a large bead. Tap, tap, tap. Just going to tuck that in. Okay, a little bulky on the sides, but nothing we cannot fix. Okay, next one done. Honestly, pretty okay with that. As you can see, there's kind of like a little I need to strengthen kind of the midsection a little bit more, but I'm just going to put another bead on there. As far as the cuticle, I've got it pretty good, honey. Ooh, fucking hell, it's dripping everywhere. Okay, that wasn't as glamorous, but we're okay. I think I'm starting to get the hang of it a little bit. You kind of get the point. There is the 2 nails done. This is before filing. This is literally just simply acrylic application. I'm going to go and do the other 3 off camera because this takes a while, and then we'll get back when we're ready to file. Okay, so we're back. Nails are done. Honestly, I'm actually really happy. I said that I've like practiced this in the past, and I've honestly got so heated and frustrated because the acrylic just dries so quick, and then I end up having this mound of acrylic that I'm trying to file away. And honestly, I think I've done like a really good job for a beginner, and my cuticles are so neat. This is before any filing. Obviously the thumb is a little bit lumpy, but again, I done that cuticle bead so well, and that's kind of the part that I find really difficult. And we're gonna file now and really get them into shape and sharpen them up and get them looking like Nosferatu the house. Do you know what I mean? I use this file here. This is just a 100/180 grip file. I just use like the rougher side to really get filing away that acrylic. So let's go. So I'm literally just gonna shape it up and remove obviously a lot of that bulk and really get that kind of stiletto look. Now this is the part that's tedious and leaves my hands just aching. But this is already so much easier because I'm not having to file away so much acrylic. Okay, so the majority of the filing is done. Majority of hand filing is done. Thank God. That bit is always so painful, and my hands just always get a bit crampy. But now I'm just gonna go in with my e-file, and I'm just gonna kind of clean up where the apex, the higher part of the nail meets my nail bed. So I'm just gonna kind of smooth this bit down, and as you can see the kind of difference. This one is done and this one is not. You probably can't tell, but it's basically just meeting it at the bed. Anyway, I'm just gonna do it. I can't be fucking asked to explain. Okay, and we're ready for some gel polish. So I just put on these gloves because we're going to be playing with some UV light, and UV is damaging for the skin, so please protect your hands if you are getting gel nails under a lamp. You know, bring your gloves into the nail salon, just pop them in, because honey, hands are one of the first places to show your age. So I want to go for a gold chrome today because I've got a look coming up soon and it will kind of match it. It's kind of a sandy colour, and I never do gold. I always do silver. So I'm like, why not? Let's just go for the gold. Let's do 24 karat, baby. I do have some gold chrome powder here. There's a chrome powder. It's like a loose pigment. It's really gorge. I would love to put that on my lip or something, but it probably isn't. They say. Before we go on with that, I'm gonna just take some acetone here and I'm just going to put it on a lint-free cloth, and I'm just going to get rid of any kind of leftover filing from the nail, any dust, just so we don't collect that into the gel when we're painting. And we want a nice smooth nail, as smooth as we can get it. My cuts are screaming right now. Okay, so they're all nice and clean, ready to go. Usually go in with like a black polish first before I do a silver chrome, because I kind of like a gunmetal color. But with the gold, I don't want it to read really deep. I kind of want it to be like a nudie gold. Like I don't want it to be too, you know, dark. I'm just gonna go in with a clear polish, and because I'm liking the nude and I think it will give like a nice undertone. to the chrome. I've learned that going in with a non-wipe top coat really works, so let's just hope it still does. This gel polish is honestly like really fierce. Like, I'm actually loving it. I got it off Amazon and it's a non-wipe top coat, so it doesn't have that sticky layer on top, which gel usually does after it cures and you have to like wipe it off. Now I want to go for something simple today, but I do really want to challenge myself with some cool nail art because I never really do. Obviously I'm just getting into it, so if you guys like want more videos like this and you want to see something crazy, then let me know in the comments. We're ready to do the gel polish now. I did do one hand off camera. Again, I did my right side. Are you ready for the reveal? Drum roll, please. How gorgeous are they? I like actually killed it and I'm so happy. So this chrome gold fantasy 24 karat. Honestly, I'm so impressed for like an early beginner. I've honestly outdone myself and all the technicians that I've personally had my nails done by. So do better. But I'm gonna show you, let's get into it. So I'm just literally gonna do a thin coat of top coat onto my bare nails. I'm just gonna dust away anything that got on top. Okay, so let's take our top coat and I'm just gonna get a good amount on there and I'm just gonna paint my nails. This top coat is also so shiny and it's just so easy to paint on. I've never even heard of it. I just saw the chrome bottle on Amazon and I was like, I need that. So I'm just doing a nice coat and make sure to get like everything on the nail. Otherwise you will see in the end result that you've missed a bit. It's so satisfying to paint long nails and I feel like it's so much easier than painting shorter ones. You can like really just like glide on. Now I'm just going to roll off the excess off the bottom. And I'm just gonna pop this in for 15 seconds, no longer. We want it kind of half cured so that the chrome powder basically grips to the polish. 15, okay, 15 seconds. Right, now I grab my chrome powder and these shitty little eyeshadow applicators. Get some chrome powder on there and then ready for the magic. I just like polish it on. Really rub it in. So tea. So satisfying as well. Oh my god, the wind just like blew a bit. I just really rub it in there. Create that ultimate chrome. So in the past, my chrome has come up really dull and I used to use like a wipe top coat, which is like a standard top coat, I think. And obviously it comes with that layer of like stickiness. And if your chrome is, I mean, this is what I've learned. So if your gel polish that you're putting the chrome onto is not cured enough, it will like disrupt when the chrome goes on it and it just gets really murky and like the opposite of shiny and just grips too much. If you cure it too much, then it's not going to stick at all and you just can't rub it in. So I found this like perfect medium and immediately it's given me the easiest application, every bit sticking, and it's like a mirror. Like, oh, you can see the reflection. Like, where is the camera, honey? You can probably see it. So I live. It's coming up more beige on camera. It's a lot more gold in real life, I find. That's at least what I can see in the monitor. Now, I'm going to move on to the other nails. And I'm just gonna paint them all with a clear top coat. And be right back, I guess. Let's just get into it. Right, so I'm gonna put these in for 15 seconds. Okay, now get our chrome. Perfect combo. I'm just gonna now dust off the excess, just being careful not to disrupt because obviously we've not got a top coat on top of this chrome yet to seal it. So sometimes if you like rub too hard, I sometimes have had like patches where the chrome like comes off, but this one is seeming to just adhere perfectly. We are in luck today, ladies. It's so gorgeous. You can even see the difference with the top coat. It's like even more shiny, which is what we're gonna do now. And we're just gonna see a little, give that gorgeous finish. Paint is on. Now I'm gonna go and do a full cure for 60 seconds. Okay, so we are officially, oh, that looks like a douche. We are officially done. I'm just gonna finish by going and washing my hands, just getting rid of any excess powder or any residue. I'm gonna go slip into something a bit more comfy so you can really get into the fantasy that we've curated today. See you in a sec. Okay, we're back, honey. I had to get rid of that boy and bring in a doll because we really had to get into these nails. Ah! Honestly, one of my favorite sets I've had. I never do gold because I always like silver jewelry, but with this like festival look, given like June fantasy, I am like so obsessed with the warm tones at the second. I can't stop looking in the monitor. I'm like, oh, it's so gorge. And the chrome came out like perfectly. Like I literally ate the up with this chrome. Like I've been to so many salons and they can't get it right, but honey, the KV did it. She succeeded. She ate. Now, I always love to try something new, and I had so much fun just like getting out my comfort zone. Also, if this is a lesson to anyone, let it be a lesson to you. Like if there's something you want to do and you've been like, go out there and do it, honey. It doesn't matter what it is, go out there and get it. Because for me, I'm like, yeah, I could do nails, even though I've never done them before. But the confidence is there, honey, and the result is also there, so clock it. But you know what I mean? Like, go out there and just do your thing and like do it all. Because why not? I had so much fun recording this video. If you guys want to see more nail content from me, girl, who is she? Is this my nail era? Let's get into it. But yeah, let me know if you guys enjoyed this. Obviously, comment. Let me know that my nails are gorgeous. Tell me what kind of designs or colors I should do next. As always, remember to like, subscribe. Definitely subscribe because I've seen the statistics and honey, most of you are not subscribed, so click that notification and click that red button. One of them. Click them all. But that's all I have time for today. Stay tuned for more content. See you in the next video.